Alright, we're coming into the Bicolor campground. We're going to get up here and try to find us a good camp spot. Ashton already came and put a small tent up in a spot, and we're not completely sure. You know, we don't want to be right at, we kind of like a little bit of privacy. Man, the leaves are a lot different this year than they were last year. And over here you can see a clear cut. They've clear cut a lot of land on this area the last few years. Alright, we made it up here to the campground on the Bicolor side. Looks like they've got a pile of lime here. Bicolor Campground, Eagle Scout Project, BSA, Joey Lynn Reynolds, 1990. But right over here is where Ashton chose her campsite at. Now we're getting ready to go to setting up camp. And I'm going to end up just setting the camera on the tailgate of the truck, and me and Kaitlyn's going to go to town on putting the tent up. I did a video last year, but it got bombarded and I didn't get to post it. We've got a Kodiak Canvas tent. It's a wall tent. It's got a stove jack in it. And I'm going to set the camera up on the tailgate here. Me and Kaitlyn's going to commence on setting this tent up. First thing we want to do, we're going to lay out a ground liner, and then we're going to go from there. We've actually got to practice putting this tent up a couple of times now. Thank goodness, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. And it seems like every time that we're putting this tent up, the wind's blowing. So. Yeah, we'll end up needing them here in just a minute. You can probably start laying them out around through there. Folks, this is a nice tent. I don't know if any of you all have ever seen them or not. Wanted one of these for a long time and was finally fortunate enough to be able to get one. It's a Kodiak Canvas. I think it's a 1670. I think is the model number on it, I think. You all just have to bear with us a minute. Let us get it. kind of laid out, and we'll probably have it backwards. Let me check and see. Yep, we do.
I'll grab these.
Still smell firewood smoke from last year with it. Maybe. We may be just smelling the canvas. From what I remember, Kaitlyn, this liner was a little bit smaller than the tent last year, I thought. Okay. We're going to get my rubber mallet and then we'll be back. Alright. They recommend driving these stakes in with a rubber mallet. And from my experience, that's what we're going to do. And hopefully we can get them. These are heavy duty stakes, folks. They're not little toy ones, for sure. You got to go this corner here, pull it kind of tight, and then do the corners first.
Both at the same time to the cover.
We did.
At least.
It'll be okay. You want to pull this a little snug, but not terribly tight. Just grab this in here while I'm at it. Definitely getting around better than I was last year trying to do this. I was on crutches last year. Thought we might have had it too tight there for a minute. Give me 3 or 4 more. Uh-oh. I'll have to bleep that out of our video. But anyway, we're gonna go around and drive all the stakes and then we'll be back. All right, next order of business, we're gonna take these holes out of the bag and then we're gonna sort them. Folks, this tent here is not one that you're gonna backpack in somewhere. It's pretty heavy. And these has an actual little cable that runs in them instead of a piece of cheap bungee cord. It's an actual cable. I know that's the center bar there. Seems to me like they've a different length of them. Maybe they're all the same. Can't remember. That one's longer. I think those goes
on the corners.
Well, I think the longer ones went in here, and these, pretty sure these go, yeah. That'll wake you up. Guess somebody didn't target practice at home. And those are the longer ones, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to feed this center pole. This thing's got a pocket that it goes through from front to back. Wish they'd at least give us a warning before they did that. All right, we've got that all the way through. Now you've got two posts like this that are crooked and got these tabs on top, and they are adjustable. And you can see what we did last year. We marked where it went. Hopefully that'll get us close. This is where it gets fun. And actually, I believe I remember last year we just left these collapsed and then raised them up in the end. I've got this one. Let me come help you hold that one up. And take that black thing and put it in between them two pins sticking up, okay? Easier said than done. Alright, so now we should be able to go up with it. I don't have it, no. This wind's gonna be a bear. Can you get to a zipper and kind of unzip to let cause it's pulling a vacuum? Just crack a zipper to let it suck air in. That shows you how airtight these tents are. Just to crack it a little enough. Alright. Now how do we want to do this?
Gonna do one side at a time?
I don't know. Let's try to see if we can go both ends. The problem's gonna be well, let's set it on the one that'll be the shortest, Kaitlyn. And then we'll adjust it from there. Well, the old man's slacking. I got a right to, though. Can you get yours on that pin? Got it? I can come help you if I need to. Alright, I'm gonna try mine now. Got it. I'm gonna get the camera and show them.
You didn't have the front full mark.
You can see up there how that strap goes in between those two pins. And then down here, you've got this pin in the center that's sticking up. You put this up into the pole right here. And right now we've got it adjusted as low as it'll go for now. And you're better off unzipping the zipper to let it pull air in, because these things are more airtight than you'd ever think. Ropes. I'll get these ropes situated and then we'll be back. Alright, folks, you've got ropes. Ours had some red and black or blue stripes in it. Those two ropes goes on front end and back end of the center. They're a little bit longer ropes. And, see how I done that up there? Then you leave a hoop in it and drive your stake. And the way these work, you just hook it and then you can pull it. That's so you can adjust it. I don't know if anybody already knew that or not, but I didn't until last year. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stand all these poles up on each side and run the ropes to them and put the stakes in, and then we'll be back. Alright, I can already see I've got this guy rope here crooked, but it's got to come back up for the awning anyway. But what we've done is we've put these two inside ones in first, run our guy ropes. Then we did this corner right here. And as you can tell, we've got this one up. And we've done these inside ones and got our guy ropes in this corner. And now what we're going to do, and we run these at an angle out and out to pull this tight. And now There's a little bit longer poles than these that's going to go here and there. We're going to do those, and we're doing them on the back for right now because when we do the awning, you got to take some of this back up, so that's the reason we're not doing the front yet. All right, we're going to get this done, and then we'll come back and show you what we did. Drink of water. All right, we're going to definitely have to pull this center one over, but it comes back up when we put the canopy on it anyway. You can tell we've got the tent a little bit out of kilter, but just going to give you all an idea of what we've done here. This tent has no shortage of stakes, and you can tell they're heavy duty stakes. They're not lightweight, but it's got plenty of those. And I may have to redo these center ones. As you can tell, we've got all those in. These two, the one that goes here and here we left out. We've got the poles right here because when the awning goes on, all that comes, you know, you got to unhook it, hook it back up, and we just learned, you know, from what little bit of experience we've got, that you're better off leaving those out for now. All right, we're going to take a little breather and get us a drink of water and get back at it. All right, folks, as you can see what I've done, we were leaning this away. I loosened this side up and tightened that side, and it's helped it quite a bit. We're going to probably have to do it some more, but it's helped it quite a bit. And we've unzipped all the windows inside to let it air out. I mean, it's not stinking or nothing, but you know, just letting it air out a little bit. But anyway, we're gonna get back at it. We're gonna take this awning here in a minute. It's still in the case, and I don't even know if it's called an awning. It's just an add-on room. And our past experience with it's worse than putting a tent up. So anyway, we're gonna go to working on that, and I'll try to show you each step of the way. All right, folks, this awning or extra room, whatever you want to call it, we've got it out, and it's in two pieces. This is the top of it here, and Kaitlyn remembers it zips all the way across the top. You got a zipper thing there?
Nope.
So it starts from the other side. This thing zips all the way across, and there's a zipper and under this little flap here. And we'll try to get it started. I've got it started.
You did?
Yes.
Did you take this line down?
What now?
This line?
We should be able to. Here, let me loosen it up for you. Just let me have it. And this awning is harder to do than the rest of the tent put together.
Alright. We'll let it down.
Watch your finger, don't let it pinch it. Here in a minute we'll show you what we're doing here. I think we're going to have to pull it all the way down, Kaitlyn.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We'll have to get on the other side of you. Are you going to try to zip it across first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to do.
Sorry.
You see what's happening here?
It's all been stuck right there. I don't know what we're going to get done here. The zipper's off.
It's that seam.
Let me try to.
Pull out this.
That zipper on the tent part is all bunched up.
It's
All right, folks. We have the tent set up. May need a little bit of fine tuning once Blister gets here. Ashton, he shows up when the work's done. We've got the tent set up. We're one rope short. There's supposed to be a guy rope that goes in the middle of each side of this add-on. We're not going to use those. We haven't used them in the past. And you can tell we've got her set up. Me and Kaitlyn makes a good team on setting the tent up. This tent takes quite a bit of time to set up. For us it does anyway. Some of the professionals, it might not take as long, but it takes us a good while. And we ended up taking 2 ropes right here. We had 4. We took 2 to put up there on the add-on room, we call it, or awning. I don't really know what you're supposed to call that, but anyway, we've got it set up. We're going to probably eat us a sandwich or something and get ready to take off and go try to find Kaitlyn a place to set and hopefully get her a deer. I already showed you the inside. But anyway, we're gonna get ready to go. Oh yeah, on this awning, it's got a frame. It goes from here out, and what we've done in the past, left looking indoor, and then I marked it on that'll get you close. And then these hook on there and up here on the center pole. And we marked all these last year. This says top front, and I think it's right top front. And I marked it, and that way it'll get you close to the way they need to be when you put them together. And then up here, this center pin for the add-on room has got a hook like that. It goes in that hole and goes out. This one is adjustable right here, and we may have to adjust it out a little bit, not for sure, but anyway, we've got the tent set up to where we can at least sleep in it now. We got the Pioneer 520 here ready to go, people. That's a bad news machine right there.
That's Ashton's tent.
Yeah, this is Ashton's tent. He called earlier and we told him somebody set up about a foot from him with a big camper trailer, and he got all tore up about it. But anyway, he put this tent up to kind of put stake on, claim on this spot here. He come up the other evening after work and did that. But we're getting ready to eat us a sandwich and go and see if we can find us a place to set up tomorrow morning.